Yeah, man. I've been doing some thinking. I don't. I'm gonna cut it out with the certain trolling that I do sometimes in this game. Because when you gotta ask yourself, how would you feel if it was done to you? Would you like it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it depends. If they keep doing it, I won't. But what I would do, I only do this at certain characters, mind you. I never do this with any descendant. What I would do, I will jump on the heads or jump on top, or keep jumping on the heads of other characters and shit. Constantly doing it. I was doing it one day, playing as Bunny, because it's only sin I do it with her. And the player actually shot at me, let me know, like, stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've never got shot at before from doing that. However, I did get trolled yesterday, or last night I should say, with this other guy. This guy came out of nowhere, and he was like, he pretty much typed abandoned Chrome or some shit. I was trying to I joined in a mission. I'm trying to look for some parts, and he just came out of nowhere, was shooting at me and throwing his powers at me. You know, of course I can't take damage. And he just kept on at it. He just kept at it. I ignored him. I didn't say nothing back to him. I just ignored him until he went away. But I thought that was weird. I said, these motherfuckers are stupid. Even if he happens to be one of the guys that was disappointed. I went into this dungeon mission one time, and I caused the whole thing to fail accidentally. I didn't mean for it to happen, actually. Because I'm in there I have an agenda too. I'm trying to get some parts, and I wouldn't do that on purpose at all. What the fuck that makes no sense. So I didn't know what I did wrong. I didn't know why the mission failed. I was like, why does it fail? I didn't realize it. Then all of a sudden my allies started shooting at me and shit. And then I warped out the dungeon. I'm thinking, like, why are they shooting at me? And then when I went to base, I started reading. Something told me to read the chat. So I read the chat, and it was like, you're supposed to stay in the circles. Dude, get back in the circles. Oh, shit. Oh, I was outside for too long. Oh, man, I forgot about that. Because I went outside the circle to shoot the monsters coming out this entrance. And I was shooting them one by one as they was coming out and throwing powers at them. But I stayed out too long. I didn't realize I didn't realize that it was my fault. And I was like, holy shit. But one of the guys was like, it's all right, man, don't worry about it. We was all just frustrated. I said, I get it, man. He was like, you'll do better next time, I bet. I said, yeah. And ever since then, man, I must have went through that dungeon with allies, of course, about 3 or 4 times since. And I don't leave that circle at all again. Because I don't want that shit to repeat, man. So that troll was probably one of those players, and he remembered me from my name, and he was like, oh, this motherfucker, I'm like, dude, let it go. That's even more pathetic, because that was days ago when that happened. It's nice to be remembered and all, but goddamn. And I was an entirely different character too at the time. So, but I don't know what it was, why he started trolling me or anything like that. But it is what it is, man. I thought it was kind of funny at the end of the day. So I was like, holy shit. So I was like, wow. Yeah, I just thought I'd share that experience there. I mean, you know, we have to grow up mentally. That's very important. I mean, you could be immature and be funny and shit like I am, but there's just certain things, you know, I just can't do. You have to be considerate of others. And there's another type of thing that I do with the players. I will run around them constantly in circles, because the character that I use, I only do that when I'm playing as Bunny, because with Bunny you have to keep moving her to keep her power gauge up. So sometimes what I would do, I would just run around in circles with another player, just fucking with them. I'm not gonna cut that out, but I'm not gonna do it for a long period of time at the same time. But jumping on their heads, I'm not doing it no more. You know, because like I said, when I was doing it before, the players didn't shoot at me or nothing. I don't know, they was tolerating it or what, or they thought it was funny. I don't know. None of them text me back or sent me a message talking about stop doing it. None of them did that, so I was like, oh well.